Everyone's always saying, you know, you got to be ambitious. Sometimes you got to be ambitious about rest, about nurturing your soul and your heart. You know, they say that the only way to treat being overwhelmed is to do absolutely nothing. It's in those spaces that you find who you are, even that you connect with your life.
For the longest, I've always felt like I knew what it meant to be burnt out. When I was in college, I would always throw the word I'm burnt out over every situation. But on September 29th, I woke up and I felt so exhausted that I literally couldn't get myself off the bed. I dreaded going to work, I dreaded doing anything, and all I wanted to do was nothing. That's when I knew that I was burnt out, and I finally understood what it meant to be burnt out, because I had no spark, no energy to do anything. But I also didn't just want to rot. So I took the day for myself. I literally pulled myself off my bed, braided my hair, put on a wig, and went about my day. Today is October 5th on the Sunday. And even though I feel like I'm not fully recharged, I feel like I have energy. I feel like that Monday I took for myself was the best thing that I'd ever done. And I, for some odd reason, just thought to record it. And it's so funny, on October 4th, I was talking to my brother and I was like, I didn't want to scare you, but like a couple of days ago, I just felt so tired, felt so exhausted, and I couldn't understand why. And he was telling me that even though you have so much good going on in your life and you're doing all those good things, it's not really what you want. You need to do what you want, what makes you happy, and that will fill your cup, and that way you don't feel burnt out. And then when I sat and I thought about it, the one thing I wanted to do on September 29th was to record. I wanted to vlog. I wanted to show you guys what I was doing to fill my cup. And I did that. I didn't shoot an intro because I didn't want to talk to the camera, because I didn't have the energy to do that. So I knew I was gonna record an intro later and talk to you guys. But this video is me trying to get out of an extreme burnout by doing the things I love. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video as much as it helped me get out of my burnout. The last time y'all saw me, I was in the gym. Now I'm changed. I took like a shower in the gym and I changed, did my makeup. I also got like an acai bowl, which I'm going to show you guys real quick. I got myself an acai bowl, which was really nice, but I couldn't finish it. I'm going to head to a cafe. I have my laptop with me and I'm going to work on my PR stuff. I started a PR agency. At first, it started as a way to like bring out my creativity. Now it's far more than that. I actually have my first customer and I'm really excited. It's a swimwear brand and I'm actually picking up more things than a PR agency would normally do, because I'm also like trying to see if like in the end of it all I can expand my PR agency to not just be solely PR but more of a marketing and PR kind of thing. After that, I'm probably going to head to Pike Place to get myself flowers. Right now it's raining and I was really wanting to go to Pioneer Square or Cap Hill, but I was like, man, Cap Hill when it rains is not the best, and it's always so hard to find parking in Pioneer Square. Granted, the rain's like slowed down a bit, but I feel like it's gonna pick back up soon. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping and go on with my day.
Today in Notes on the Road, I read something called the solo table theory. When you sit alone at a cafe abroad, you realise you don't need company to enjoy life. You taste every sip, you sit with your thoughts, you watch the world go by, and you realise your company is enough. There is power in solitude, and you can feel at home anywhere because home is felt within. And as I sat there in Sweden, having spent the past 13 days cycling from the Arctic, it made me realise that When we learn to be present, to enjoy our own company and to see the beauty in the ordinary, we discover that we're never truly alone. Only when we seek ourselves in something outside of us do we begin to feel lonely. So if you're struggling to know where home is, the more you practice finding comfort in your own company, the more you realize you don't need it in anything else. Somewhere between the Arctic Circle and Sweden, I'm understanding this journey isn't about distance. It's finding more love in myself than ever before.
What I realized at the end of the day is that I hadn't taken time for myself this summer. I was in something with someone all throughout the summer that I felt like I couldn't hear myself, and in turn, I couldn't breathe. Sometimes all you need is time. Time for yourself, time to take it slow, and time to breathe.